Welcome back to Learn PHP on Codecademy. We're in the Introduction to PHP Functions section. This is default parameters. Earlier, we wrote a sayCustomHello function which took in a name and printed a custom greeting. If we try to invoke this function without an argument, it would cause an error. The function is designed to run with one argument and it won't accept viewer. Here we have function sayCustomHello, which takes in a name. We then are able to echo hello with whatever name is passed in. When we invoke sayCustomHello without an argument, it does cause an error. We can be more flexible about parameters when defining our functions. We want to print hello with name passed in if an argument is provided, and hello old chum only if no argument is passed in. We can accomplish this by providing a default value for the name parameter. Here we have function greetFriend has a default parameter for the name variable of old chum. When we invoke it, it will echo hello with whatever name is passed in. If no name is passed in, old chum will be the default value. Here when we invoke greetFriend and pass in Marvin, it prints hello Marvin. Here when we invoke greetFriend with no argument, it will print hello old chum. In the code above, we define the greetFriend function. It has a parameter, name, with a default value of old chum. We invoke the function twice. The first time, we passed in Marvin as the argument. During that invocation, the function assigned Marvin to name, so hello Marvin was printed. The second time, we invoked the function with no argument. Therefore, the default value of old chum was assigned to name and hello old chum was printed. Let's practice defining functions with default parameters. Our instructions say, write a function, calculate tip, which takes a number representing the total cost of a meal as its first argument. It should also take a second optional argument, an integer representing the percent tip desired. For example, 25 will indicate a 25% tip should be calculated. If no second argument is passed in, the function should default to a 20% tip. The function should return the new total, the previous total plus the calculated tip. For example, calculate tip with 125 passed in should return 125. Calculate tip with only 100 passed in should return 120. Calculate tip with 65 passed in and 15 should return 74.75. Okay, let's zoom out and do that. Let's run that. We do pass. 2 says, use echo to test your function with 1 and 2 arguments to make sure it works as expected in each case. Let's do that now. Let's run it. And we do get our expected results, 125 and 120. So what we're learning here, default parameters, is how we can make it so that our function doesn't cause an error when no argument is provided and an argument is needed. If a user cannot provide a argument, we can give our function a default parameter to allow the user to allow some sort of default value. As long as you're understanding that, you're understanding default parameters. And I'll see you on the next one.